Hey, it's Louie here, coming to you a little late tonight. Title this one tonight, Trust the Process. As always, if you're catching this on the replay, do me a favor and hashtag that replay. If you find any value here and think that we can maybe help somebody in the world, maybe help them level up a little bit or get through some rough times, do me a favor and hit that little share button down there in the left-hand corner there, and let's send it off to maybe help somebody out in the world. And as always, as I like to say, my little disclaimer, if you want to see me get a smile on my face, go ahead and at the end of this, if you find any value here, please go ahead and hashtag value. Tonight's Louisism, trust the process. It's kind of interesting. I was just having some conversations today, just talking about why things happen, and it came up about the process and really what does that mean? What does trust the process mean? And it really and as I was explaining this to somebody today, that process is just sticking to your long-term plan while you're focusing and faced with the short-term outcomes that are coming out. But with that, keeping that long-term plan top of mind and in your vision all the time, holding that vision of what you want to achieve, whether it's in your life or in any task, job, work, family, personal life, just keeping that end goal and that vision always top of mind up here all the time, and just going through those short-term outcomes and keep getting to your goal. Which brought me to thinking about a book that I've read multiple times over the years. It's called the book The Art of War. It's a little bit of hard read, but it's very interesting when it starts talking about there's some tactics for this art of war, and one of the tactics was to listen, aim, move, claim, and I think it fits perfect with trust in the process, because we have to listen to ourselves and what we're really trying to achieve. And then we have to aim at a target, aim at a goal, and then we have to move our body, put the things in motion to make those things happen, and then claim our prize. So when you start thinking about that and trusting the process to get to where you're at, you're doing those things. You're listening, you aim, you move, you claim, and you have to work through that process to achieve your goals or your dreams. There's no shortcuts. I say all the time, there's no one-hit wonders, slam dunks. That ain't going to happen. You have to trust the process and become responsible and accountable for yourself to follow through on that process. And in building that process, I talk a lot about small bricks build those big castles. And building your process to achieve your goals is creating your habits and follow your routines to get you move closer to that goal, level up, if you want to call it that. Climb the stairs to the next floor of your life or next level. And doing that helps, every time you lay a brick and go up a stair or go up a level, you build a little bit more confidence that you're going to achieve that goal, and that confidence, lifts that vibe up. And then you kind of want to continuously practice. I say practice, practice, practice. And I'm an advocate of practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes improvement. And if we keep practicing and improving ourselves to get to that next level, we'll always be green and growing. Because, that's another quote. If you're green, you're growing, you're ripe, you're rotten. You always want to be green and growing and moving to that next level and keep moving up. With all those in the processes that you're putting in place, the habits you're putting in place, and that main goal out there that you're focusing on in your mind, you have to also be flexible. A lot of times we get those short, I call them short outcomes or short downfalls, or the rough patches. We're going to hit those rough patches. We've got to be willing to be flexible and willing to change our plans and our direction, change the sail a little bit so we can keep moving. But don't change that end goal, and keep that end goal top of mind and in the vision in your mind of what you're trying to achieve, with changing your direction just a little bit, and you get you a little bit further. And go with the flow. I mean, don't fight the bad feelings all the time. You got to go with the flow. Let the bad feelings of the pain, the fear, and all that, let that flow through you. You can listen to it, but don't let it stick. Let it come through. Take some deep breaths. Take a minute, step back, get some breaths. And just breathe. Just take a couple seconds to bring it back down to calm and breathe. And then as you're working through these things and trusting the process, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. I tell everybody, you got to get uncomfortable. Walk through the fear, because we get all of our experience from walking through the fear, and it helps us deal with things on the next level, because we get that confidence and the experience on how to deal with things and how to act on things, and we learn from those experiences as we walking through them. And then accept that the priceless gifts of the experience and gaining the experience that put you through that time is, be thankful for that process to get you through, and it'll also help you build a little bit of patience and just trusting the process that'll get you to where you need to go, and just follow the process. I know it's hard to put up there and hard to believe sometimes, but if you just got to follow through the process with your small bricks, put your small bricks in rows, climb those stairs to the next level, keep moving up, don't stop. process. Keep it up here. If you keep it up here and visualize it up here long enough, believe it in your heart, you'll hold it in your hand. You know, it's that listen, aim, move claim from The Art of War. Louis here tonight on Tuesday with a real quick Louisism. Again, I appreciate all you guys for giving me a couple minutes of your time tonight to listen to me ramble on of just about trusting the process. If you're catching me live, I do truly appreciate you sitting in and listening. As always, if you're catching us on a replay, hashtag the replay. If you find value here and we can maybe help somebody get through something or just get a little bit of insight or lift somebody up a little bit, make a little bit of difference, go ahead and hit that little share button down there and send it off in Messenger or tag me in it or do something to get it to someone that may need this just to get through the process and trust the process. And as always, if you find any value in anything you hear me saying tonight, do me a favor and hit the hashtag value. Greatly appreciate it. Get a smile on my face. I totally appreciate that. Practice doesn't make perfect practice. Perfect practice makes perfect, but when you're perfect, you end up stopping. It's never an end process. You want to keep going. You want to keep the process for practicing for improvement. You always want to level up. It's never ending levels. Anyhow, Louisism tonight, Tuesday. Greatly appreciate you guys. Have a great one. Hopefully, tomorrow's Wednesday, middle of the week. We'll catch you guys then. Have a good one. Bye.